Hello content makers, Toby back with another Friday 5. So today we are talking about my top 5 tips for being a more successful freelancer. So whether you are a freelance writer, designer, illustrator, or maybe something more strategic like a consultant, if you are freelance, this video is for you. So tip number 1 is to find your niche. There are lots of designers and writers and copywriters and so on out there. The only way that you're going to be able to stand out effectively is to be able to talk about specifically what problems, industries, types of people you can help. So if you have a lot of experience working in a technology or software sector or something like that, and that's the sort of stuff that you can create content for, make sure you make that very clear to people. If you've got more experience working with press or magazine or journalism, make it clear what your background and experience is just outside your skill set, because then that helps you articulate who you can help and you'll attract a better set of customers for you. The second tip is to ask people what they need. It's so tempting when we're at networking events and all that sort of thing, just to sort of blah, 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 tell people what we can do. Whereas instead what we need to be doing when we're trying to create that business for ourselves is to go and ask people, so what do you do? Well, that sounds really interesting. What are the big challenges that you have? Oh, how do you go about creating content for that? Oh, that's really interesting. Actually, I think I can help you. And ask people questions about what they do, what they struggle with, the challenges they have, and then work out how you can help them and offer that instead. And that's a really important tip for selling as a freelancer. The third thing is to manage your reputation. Now, your reputation is everything, particularly when you're freelance, because it's just you and your name out there in the world. And whether that's people sort of reading stuff and interacting with you on LinkedIn or social media networks and so on, or whether that's your customers giving you recommendations and you'll be able to pass that on to prospective new customers. Make sure you're always taking all the opportunities that you have to manage your reputation. You may not be managing a big brand like Coca-Cola or something, but your name is important and it makes a difference. So make sure you put time into your day, your week, your month to manage your name. The fourth thing is to try new things. It's so easy to get stuck in a rut just producing the same old stuff over and over and over and over again. And what you'll find is you might not actually then be, you might find yourself in a couple of years' time not being quite as sharp or as good or as innovative as you used to be, because you didn't push yourself. You didn't actually test how good you could be and how innovative you can be. So make sure that you're always creating a little bit of capacity within your working week and month to be able to try new stuff, whether that's just experimenting with your own projects and ideas, or whether that's going out and finding clients that are outside of your comfort zone. Just keep pushing yourself, and that's the way that you'll keep growing as a freelancer. And the last tip, number 5, is work for yourself. I am guilty of this when I was working freelance, and I have lots of friends who are freelance that I see fall into this trap. And it's dancing too much to the tune of your customer. Now remember, the reason that you did this is because you didn't want to work for the man anymore, you know what I mean? And you wanted to do something for yourself and never let that go. You are the person, you are the master of your time, you have full control over what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. And never let go of that, because that's the thing that's going to get you out of bed in the morning. It's going to be the thing that makes you grow your personal business into something that's wonderful and successful and worth celebrating, and it's going to be the thing that makes you the master of your own future and your own destiny. And that is the most beautiful thing about being a freelancer, an entrepreneur, a business owner, whatever. That is the best thing about it. Okay guys, I hope that was a really helpful video for you. If you have any questions at all, just put them in the comments below. I can't wait to talk to you about it. Alright, see you soon.